Hi guys, it's funny in a way that when the Tories were in charge, they refused to investigate Russian influence over the party via donations. Labour have also refused to carry out an investigation into people close to Putin who have financed the Conservatives over the years. However, when it comes to Palestine Action, there's a rumour being permitted to run rampant that the organisation is being influenced or backed by foreign entities. This follows their prescribing as terrorist by the Home Secretary recently. Now, Zarah Sultana, former Labour MP turned independent, raised the concern this has for freedom of expression and the right to protest. Have a listen.
What I'm worried about is what the government is announcing around prescribing Palestine Action. What happened at the RAF base was two aircraft vehicles being damaged, no single life harmed, no one injured.
But the minister's point is that there's a track record. It's not the first time they've done it, and he implied, although he wouldn't spell out, that there were very active questions about who is behind those protesters. I should say, we don't know, but listening to the minister, there's clearly something else behind it, he believes.
Well, what activists, protesters, politicians like myself have been trying to highlight is UK complicity through surveillance, through selling of arms. And what we see with prescribing a group is a dangerous escalation in terms of the crackdown on the right to protest. We also have a crime and policing bill that is also quite authoritarian. And Amnesty International and Liberty have also articulated concerns around prescribing groups like Palestine Action.
But it's one thing protesting, it's another breaking into an RAF base.
Isn't it great that there are journalists who will carry water for a rumour that this organisation that has been recently prescribed? Isn't it great that there are journalists carrying water for the idea that maybe this is backed by foreign entities? Like when the minister was asked about this, he left it hanging. He didn't really commit to either side. But a journalist's job is to hold the government to account. So what evidence do they have that this is a terrorist organisation? And what evidence do you have that there is a foreign entity backing it? It's so ironic because when the Conservatives were in charge, they were taking money from people connected to Putin, either directly or indirectly. Boris Johnson put one of them in the House of Commons. The House of Lords. This was after an attack on British soil by Russian agents. The Labour Party, the Labour government have refused to carry out an investigation into Russian money going into the pockets and the coffers of the Conservative Party. I don't know why they're not doing that. But on the other hand, the government are allowing to run rampant a rumour that a group that they have recently prescribed is getting money or getting support from foreign entities. Now, it's possible that they're getting money from people around the world who support their actions. It's also possible that people who work in foreign governments are donating to them, supporting them in some way. But you have to actually provide evidence of that. The government allowing this to run rampant filters down into the minds of the public that this organisation, well, there's no smoke without fire. So this organisation obviously is obviously getting support from enemies of Britain. Iran, probably. This is what's happening. Instead of actually coming out and being clear, we have prescribed this organisation for these reasons. But they haven't done that. They just said because they attacked a military base or because they have attacked British military assets or because they've been causing a nuisance and stuff like this. That's not a valid reason to prescribe them as a terrorist organisation. This is a threat to freedom of expression. This is a threat to the right to protest. And we had hoped that with the Conservatives out, a new government would be supporting freedom of expression. But it seems policies like this, prescribing an organisation that you don't like and not providing any evidence to why there's a justification for that, is extremely dangerous. Because today it's Palestine Action. Who is it tomorrow? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.